and was told I'm getting in with you. So there's worse ways. There's worse ways to spend a Thursday, dude. So
it's a P1. Have you been on track in anger with a P1 before?
No, not really. I think this for us will complete the suite of McLaren experiences because I think we've been out in everything else together except for a P1,
I know.
Which is cool.
I haven't driven this track on this car before either.
Oh, really?
So it's
okay, great.
Journey of discovery, mate.
Brilliant.
Have you tried?
I like it. No, not tried a P1 in the wet at Snets. That's a different story.
Every time you touch the throttle, the rear is trying to overtake the front.
Brilliant. Okay. Okay, cool.
She's all right.
It's a little bit damp out there at the minute. It should be okay.
It's dry,
isn't
it? Right, let's roll. I have no idea what I'm doing, mate.
He hadn't even turned the engine on, and he said, "How do we turn the ESC off?"
I hope they have all the cameras on.
I think they've got more GoPros on this. In fact, we've got so many GoPros that there's going to be some drag.
I think so too.
I don't think there's going to be any VMAX.
It'll be at least like 2 or 3 tenths of the lap time because of all the GoPros.
Nothing to do with the extra weight from me being in here, of course.
No, you're just adding performance to the car, mate. So you've not been properly on the track with a P1, eh?
No, we're about to.
The sound inside this car is awesome.
I always remember the lift-off turbo spool.
Oh yeah.
It's like, shh. That. How great is that sound, man?
So good. Oh, it's so good, isn't it?
What a machine.
He told me that his tires are like 5 track days old already.
Yeah.
So.
Come to think of it as well, I don't think I've been in a P1 in race mode either.
Yeah. Our tires are a bit cold, so let's get some temperature first.
It doesn't hang around, it is. Oh, what is this, 10 years old?
Yeah,
it is fast for 10.
Bit more, actually, yeah.
Oh, nice rotation on it. Wonderful.
All right.
Such a cool thing. Wow, what a machine. Crikey, it is fast. There we go. It's 170 miles an hour. Crikey. It's no joke. Oh, the braking is pretty severe.
Oh, these tires, they're gonna hate me.
Wow. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, this is so good. Oh, the machine. Wow. Oh, the torque. This is so crazy. The amount of torque. Look at that. Oh, 160 down here. Wow. Oh my God. thing is on cam. What a machine. Oh. Oh, mate. That's got to be the coolest combo. Woo. Just dicing with two P1s, are you kidding me? On like road compound tires too.
Yeah,
like
it's not on to fail, so she's definitely sliding around more than you expect.
Crikey. But it doesn't hang around though, does it? It is fast.
No, and the traction is mega as well.
Yeah.
Like you see, you came out of the corners and she's like really nice out of the corners.
That is quite an amazing thing.
The power on the straight acceleration. Oh.
When you think of its age, like I remember when it launched 10 years ago. This must have felt like it was from a different planet.
Seriously.
Right?
Seriously.
So what would you say is its like defining driving features? Is it the torque or the power or the aero?
The car has got like this amazing aggression, innate aggression to it.
Yeah.
And it's a very, very fun car to drive. And I think this is the DNA of the P1 that really sort of made it a legend, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to ask if they can put that turbo noise on Senna.
I tried.
You tried? They were like, not so sure.
I tried, mate. I was...
It's such a USP to this though.
I know. It's exactly what they told me.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm such a fan of like the turbo wastegate noise, you know? I really wanted to have this on the Senna because the Senna is raw, so you want to hear everything from the engine bay.
How does this compare to Senna?
Track the Senna is a lot faster.
Yeah.
I mean, there's many years between them in terms of age, of course, and technology. But the Senna is lighter, has a lot more downforce.
Yes.
So you get this agility. But in terms of the speed on the straight, this is like, you know.
This thing, but we were 170 down here.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not like pushing the brake zone or the X is there, you know, we're still like giving some margin. As you know, she's an old girl, so...
that was his idea of respectful driving. Mate, that was special, buddy. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure.
Appreciate that, man. That was a real pleasure. Thank you.
Nah, that was really cool, man. I love driving these things, you know, every time you drive them, they give you a different sort of feeling and, you know, some memories if you've driven them before.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a cool experience for sure.
The doors are heavy.
Yeah, get that shoulder workout, mate.
These doors are not like Senna doors. They are weighty. No surprises there, but that boy can pedal. Just an honor to be in one of these things. It's such a hero car. I was just saying, I actually cricked my neck in the car. No, honestly, I really have. I've come out and I've got like a little stiff, because I'm like trying to hold the camera steady with a bit of G. But stiff neck was really weird.
Curbs. That was being
No, we didn't
nice,
take any curbs. You were being a bit too respectful, I think.
I know, but you know, she's
awesome. What a thing.
We give her respect. So she's
it's such a cool thing. What I loved about that run is like you were dicing with two P1s like they were go-karts.
I think McLaren might have a few words to say to me about this, but mate, that was awesome.
So good.
Now he's gonna be at home and he's like, hey, I haven't seen that.
About that P1. No. I'm interested in knowing, how do you build it in terms of, you obviously work very closely with McLaren.
Yes.
Do they provide CAD data on the original P1?
Yes.
How do you make the parts fit? Because so many of them are existing parts, right?
Yes. They gave us the CAD files and we printed out a 1:8 version of it. So I have like a full 3D printed scale model. And then I actually could start from that to build up a skeleton.
And then in parallel, your team has also been working on this one.
Yeah, it's actually started after I was finished with this model. Yeah, so that's almost a year ago.
You managed to do that fairly fast then?
Yes. Yeah. They actually did. Yeah, they also were amazed that they could be able to do it.
So how does the process differ on a true to life scale versus a scaled down one? Is it a similar process that you figure all the bits and make it fit like this? Or is it a totally different process?
I think that's a totally different process. Because here they have to look into another building technique to recreate all the organic curves.
Right.
And of course, in this case, making it drive. So it's more, you can say, engineering closer to the real life, because you need to make it drive, and how can you do it with Technic motors. So they have a lot of facing other challenges regarding a Technic version. because it's bigger, it's heavier, and needs to hold up itself without falling
amazing.
apart when you're driving it. So that's much more, you can say, real engineering.
Sure.
Because you're going to drive in it.
It's phenomenal. I mean, earlier on, your colleague was driving it, and it's not slow. It's like really driving.
Yeah.
Like quite fast.
Yes.
It's bonkers.
50, 60 kilometers per hour. I think.
Seriously?
That's what we hope for.
So you don't build parts specifically for the P1. You use existing parts.
Yes.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, it is.
Like, how do you even know that it's going to work? Like,
try and error and try and error. For me, in this case, I would say that the process was 11, 12, almost a year to develop the car.
A year
Yeah.
to develop this?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know how many pieces are involved in this car?
342,000 something. I can't remember.
340-ish thousand? 342,000?
342,817 Lego Technic elements. Yes.
How many people would work on something like this?
Oh, they are a big team in McLaren.
Is there?
Yes.
It's a big team?
Yes. I don't know
Incredible.
exactly how many, but
Sure, but it's quite a large team.
It's a large team. Yeah.
And does it stay? Does it stay on like a build bay, on like a bed, and,
Yes,
and people
yes.
build it around one spot?
Yes.
It's so crazy. So you have a retractable rear spoiler.
Yes, and the whole rear shell, you can take that off for display.
You got a single piece rear clamp.
Yeah.
Just like
Just
the real
this part was a challenge as well, because how to make that stable and make the unleash stable. So and then you see the shifting here, shift the gears.
And you can actually change gear with a paddle shifter.
Yes. When you roll a car around, you see at 7 different speeds on the V8 piston engine.
Oh yeah, you can actually see it.
Yeah.
So that's changing gear
Yes.
from the cockpit.
Yeah. Also the hybrid mode and E mode in the car. So here you put the stick in forward.
Yes.
So then this hybrid mode. So when you roll the car around, you have the gearbox running, you have the V8 engine running, and the electric motor. But it's not electric, but it's a built replica. You see it down here.
Oh yeah.
That one
Look at
spins
that.
also.
That spins
so
as well.
that goes together with the other two.
So
and
crazy.
if you go into reverse up here, that's the E mode. So now it's only this one.
Only that gear.
Yeah.
Wow. But
And
this
they
has
are-
like an actual
they are
chassis,
all-
right? This has got
Yes. And they each one of them in the team, they're working on different parts of the car.
Okay.
Maybe one guy's working on the spoiler, another guy is working on mainly the bodywork, and they split it up between them
Right.
as a team, and then working
interesting.
together, putting
Yes.
it together. So far as I know.
So will this start in CAD? Will it start on a screen first?
I guess so.
Okay. And then they build a chassis that they've never built before, so they have to work out how to build this chassis first.
Yeah.
Out of Lego.
Yes.
It's like it's the craziest project.
Yeah.
Just wild. And it has real working Lego bricks.
Yeah. All the Lego Technic motors they have in there.
So those little cogs, they all work.
Yes, they work together as one.
All compounded as one big gear.
Yes.
I'm blown away. Honestly, congratulations to everyone.
Thank
It's
you so much.
just amazing to
I was
actually
also
see
blown away
it.
to
When it
that.
drove out earlier, I was like, now this is next level Lego. I've never seen anything like it. So
I have only
special.
seen it on photos
Right?
and
Yeah.
video. Wow.
Really appreciate it. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thanks a lot.